What's up, my Risk the Limit fam? On this channel, we talk about everything credit, financial literacy, and just overall risking the limit and getting into deep conversation about getting that bag. So, without further ado, today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I think Navy Federal is overrated. And I'm going to give y'all 3 reasons why I think they are overrated. So, before we get into the cons, let me preface this by saying Navy Federal is a great institution. They give good limits on personal cards, and a lot of people can get in using methods that I've explained on my channel before and some other hacks that I haven't gone into. But Navy Federal overall, prefacing this, they're a great institution. But these are some of the cons that I have with Navy Federal overall that I think makes them a little bit overrated. So let's get into it. Number one, their credit cards are shit. They have shitty credit cards. The only good thing about them, why everybody wants to go to Navy Federal, is because they give high limits. That's it. But once you get that high limit card, yeah, you have a 25K card. But if you don't get good points on that card, if those points don't mean anything, then nobody wants to even use the card. So, okay, you get a 25K card. Let's say it's the flagship card. One, that card has a 49 annual fee, so it's not the greatest when it comes to that. Second, the points you have to spend on travel, and even when you do, you don't even get that many points. You only get like 3x points on stuff that you book on travel, which is not a lot. I could do that with another card that has no annual fee. For example, I have a Wells Fargo autograph card, and I get 3x back on flights and travel, and then also gas and other things. The flagship card, the best card that Navy Federal has to offer, doesn't even do that. And then, okay, let's say you do use that card for travel. You get 3x points back. Those points are worth dog shit. They're only redeemable for cash back because Navy Federal has no transfer partners like a big institution like Chase. They only transfer to institutions like themselves because there's only cash back. I went onto their portal and it has like a bunch of offers. You can get gift cards, things. There's a bunch of things, but the best thing I did was just get cash back and put it into my account. So the points are very shitty. That's the first point. The points are very shitty and their cards are very shitty. So yeah, they're going to get a big limit. It's going to report as a very big primary on your account. But I mean, yeah, you have a primary. I guess what I would recommend is just getting one card with them and building that limit as high as you can with them. I already made a mistake where I got two personal cards with them, and now I'm realizing the points are shitty. You can't even like do anything with them. So I would recommend just getting one card with them, building that card as much as you can by spending on it and increasing the limits consistently. So that's my number one con with Navy Federal: shitty points and shitty cards. Only get one with them and build it out. Number two, they still do business banking the old way. Like literally, if you want to open up a business bank account, you have to fill out a paper application and send it into them. It's not like, okay, you have to print a paper application, but it's like a PDF application that you do on your computer, and then you send it back to them. And then they'll review it. They'll call you. They're very like old fashioned when it comes to opening up business accounts. That technology for them has not been advanced yet, and you still have to call them. They want to make sure all your ducks are in a row with your articles of organization, what type of business you have, what type of revenue you have. You feel me? It's not like a big bank like Chase that once you put all your information on the online application and they approve you right away and you get a business account that same day. It's different. They still do it the old way like most other credit unions, but you would think that Navy Federal, being the biggest credit union in America, is going to advance those things and do them a different way. Nope, they're still doing it the traditional old way where you guys have to do a PDF application and give you all the docs, and then they call you, you call them, and it just goes like that until you can get an account. And then once you have that account, you can't connect your business bank. You have to create a whole completely different business banking login, and you can't connect that to your personal login. So if you have personal and business accounts with Navy, you have to have a personal account login. You have to have a personal login where you log in, you see all that. Then you have to log out, and then you have to put your business login to log in all of your business things. So that's not a good thing at all either. It's not like once again, a big institution where you can combine all that. And so you only have one login, you log in, and there you see all of your information for both personal and business. Navy is not like that. You're going to have to separate those two, and you're going to have to log in and log out when you want to see either personal or business. So that's my second con, just being so behind on the way they do business banking. They're very old fashioned, and I really want them to modernize that whole system, because I would use it a lot more. But I just honestly don't even like logging out of my personal and going into my business account. And it's not, for me, it's not even worth it, honestly, because like I'm about to get into the third point right now, Navy Federal, their business products are not good. They don't offer, it's not like their personal side where anybody can come in, build a relationship really quickly, and get a $25K limit credit card. The business side is not like that at all. They want you to really, really build a strong business relationship with them for them to even get you a $25K business credit card. So it's very different. They're a completely different monster when it comes to the business side. You need to be providing a bunch of revenue and direct deposits into that business banking account and consistently using it to them be able to give you the business things. And like I said, every business product that you apply for is going to be the old fashioned way. So when you apply for the credit card, it's the old fashioned way. When you want to apply for a business auto loan, it's going to be the same way. When you want to maybe get a business line of credit, it's going to be the same. They're doing it the old fashioned way, where you have to do a PDF application, send it in, and they're going to manually review everything. It's not like the personal side at all. It's a different beast completely. So if you're not ready to play that game with Navy Federal, where you have to provide documentation on the business side, that's why I don't mess with Navy Federal, and I think it's a little bit overrated. When I say overrated, I'm talking mainly on the business side, but on the personal side as well, like I mentioned with the credit cards and all that. So those were my three biggest points on why Navy Federal is overrated. If I could think of a bonus point right now, it would be that too many people are literally trying to run up the bag with Navy Federal, and it's kind of like hurting the overall brand of Navy Federal. Like when somebody mentions, oh yeah, I'm with Navy Fed, people think, oh, automatically you are a scammer. You're just trying to run up a bag and get off with the CPNs. Like people have got to the point where they made Navy Federal like a play, and Navy Federal is now cracking down on a lot of things that they've done in the past, like increased limits every 3 months, things like that. They're now cracking down on things like this because people are trying to run up so many plays with them, and it's just like the cat is out of the bag now with Navy Federal. Everybody knows about it. Everybody's trying to get in, and it's not as good as it once used to be. So that is the fourth con that I would just create on the spot. It's not as good as it used to be. It's not as good as it used to once be, when nobody really knew about it, when it was low key, when all of these YouTubers and fake gurus weren't dropping plays on Navy Federal, how to get all their stuff. But now, including me, I'm dropping videos on how to get their auto loans with no docs, personal loans with no docs. So now that everybody knows this, these things are going to start going away because Navy Federal watches these videos as well. So they're going to be getting hip to all of this stuff, and things are going to be going away. Probably the auto loans are going to be some of the first thing that goes away with no docs, as well as the personal loans. So get in while you guys still can, because Navy Federal is going to be going very downhill if everybody keeps doing these no doc plays and, running away with the cars or running away with the personal loans and the credit cards. So yeah, that's why I think it's a little bit overrated, but overall it's still a great institution on the personal side. I highly don't recommend it on the business side, but I highly do recommend it on the personal side. So if you guys enjoy the video, and if you guys have any questions, go ahead, and I'm going to leave my Instagram in the comment section below. You can tap into that. Ask me any questions about Navy Federal, about any other institutions, any videos on my channel. I'm here to serve you guys. I'm here to help you guys. I want you guys to succeed, so that's why I'm creating these videos for y'all. I want to succeed together and build a community where we're all succeeding together. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.